All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. God damn, what the fuck? Homie just got caught with a wrestling maneuver. What part of the game is this? Hey, the match just started. Somebody just got upended, son. God damn, they playing in Houston, but you'd have thought it was somewhere in the damn Astrodome, WrestleMania 17. Good God. Somebody just got their shit flipped. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, D, Chiseled, Adonis, and we are here live in Hold My Nugget Studios for yet another FIFA World Cup group stage game as Portugal takes on Uzbekistan for an opportunity to advance in the rankings after a very unfortunate tie in the case of Portugal, and Uzbekistan took a loss. So we'll find out what happens, and will Ronaldo finally get on the board? He is scoreless, I believe, in the last 9, perhaps 10 Portugal games. So let's see how Portugal responds. What's going on, y'all? Ajax, what's good? Virgo Kid, how's it going? Rasta King, how's it happen? Q50, Fred, Junior Mafia, Abdullah in the building, what's going on? Ajax, JG, Freedom, David, James. How is it going? How's it going? All roads lead to Game 3 for Haiti. Tomorrow, I will be heading down to Atlanta early morning. Looking forward to that. That's going to be a good time. Great one in the building. Said first time here. What does Pat Mahomes have to do for me to say he's the best again? What do you mean? The best quarterback in the league? Oh, Jesus Christ. I just missed a shot on goal. Best quarterback in the league or best all time? I don't think he's best all time. As for being best in the league, he has to return back to, his rare form. Obviously a down season where he doesn't make his way to the Super Bowl. They're eliminated from playoff contention and he tears his ACL. He gets his squad back into contention, moreover plays at an MVP level, I think those conversations will resume. Everybody is granted a down year, but it's just a matter of, how does he bounce back from this unfortunate ACL tear? All right, here we go. Straight out the gate in the 2.5 minute. Here comes Portugal trying to cross her. Nothing's there. Mans goes down. Uzbekistan able to go flip the possession. They're going to boot it out of bounds. I think it's going to be a throw-in over here for Portugal. Abdullah said, love the videos. I appreciate that. Hater, hate Arsenal, said Ronaldo better than Messi. Maybe in the video games. But as of late, Messi's been running the table. Messi's been running the table. So it's very difficult to make that argument outside of just goal scoring ability, of course. But that being said, we shall see how, Ronaldo responds here after a very unfortunate showing in the first match. It was absolutely terrible, in my opinion. It was not a very good showcase whatsoever. But here we go. How does Portugal respond? They cannot advance or be eliminated today. That is correct. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he missed it. Oh, my God. Ronaldo had an opportunity and completely missed it. Oh, Lord. That was his real first actual swing that he had here towards the goal. In the first game they had against the Congo, unfortunately, it was just outside of his reach. That was a real opportunity for Cristiano Ronaldo, and unfortunately did not get an opportunity to go and get a score there. Has the game began? It is off and running, as you can see right here. It should say the minute there in the corner, so I know it's not really the most ideal since it's relatively small. It's they're in the 4th minute. But I'm watching right now live on Fox. So, there is that. The game is underway. Portugal needing to go and get a score. Did I hear about the Giannis trade? Yes, I did. And I'll have a potential video dropping after we get done with the stream with my thoughts on it. P. Melly in the building said, always forget if the birthday's on the 22nd or the 24th, but nonetheless, happy related 63rd birthday. Why, thank you very much. I don't know about 63rd. Hey, man, I was listening to King Vaughn earlier. Here comes Portugal. I appreciate you immensely, though, brother. It was yesterday, actually. All right, here we go. There's an opportunity on a crosser. Nothing's there. Uzbekistan with the header. It's out of there. And here comes Uzbekistan. No, it's actually a good challenge tackle right there from Portugal. There will be no advantage there for Uzbekistan. They're going to have to take it out with the throw-in. But, yeah, it was yesterday. But I appreciate you, Peyton. Appreciate you. Funny enough, you're not going to be happy about this, but at one point during this summer, I'm going to go to a Mets game. It's incredibly cheap. I saw they had $8 tickets. I'm like, shit, I'm pulling up. I'm going to be obnoxiously drunk. We drinking beers or hard liquor, but that's neither here nor there. Yup. That's Josh in the building. What's going on, first time chatter? Yeah, Miami dropped a ton to going at Giannis. Devion Mitchell, it's your time now, brother. You're gonna have to step the fuck up, but that's neither here nor there. We'll see how Miami's able to go and respond. Abdullah said, didn't somebody say they're gonna stream the World Cup on YouTube? Well, good luck with that, because FIFA's gonna take their entire channel. Is Speed at this game? I would hope he's live at this game. I would highly doubt that he wouldn't make it to a Ronaldo game. I'm 100% sure he's probably there live. There'd be no way that he's not. Yeah, he's live at the game right now. He's live at the game right now. Oh, he's got it! There it is! Finally! Finally! He's got it! Wait on it. Finally, Portugal giving an opportunity here. There's a crosser right there. There's Ronaldo in position. Bang! Ronaldo's finally got it. First time in 9 or 10 games, Ronaldo has put it into the back of the net, and he's running towards his teammate. They called him selfish. They said he didn't care about anybody but himself, but he didn't take a moment to celebrate individually. He went over to the people who are off the bench and celebrated with him as Cristiano Ronaldo puts it into the net. He responds with a goal, and Portugal is on the board for the second consecutive game in the 6th minute as there it is right there. Ronaldo has it for the people. One time for the one time. Put the fingers and whack it in the air. Sweet! Portugal by 1 over Uzbekistan. Ronaldo finally scores for the first time in 9 or 10 games. Sweet! There it is. They're on the board. One time for the one time. Portugal with the score. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronaldo has scored a There it is, the second oldest scorer in FIFA World Cup history. Ronaldo has a goal. Let's go. Here we go. Ronaldo finally got that much anticipated goal. And Portugal's on the board. As the quest for 1,000 continues, I think Ronaldo's at maybe 973 or 972. He might be even closer. But the quest for 1,000 goals continues. He'll most likely end up hitting it next year. I really don't think it's going to happen at the end of the year. I know there's going to be leagues that's restarting, as the summer's coming to a close. But I think most likely it's going to happen next year, and it's going to be absolutely electric. But for today, he's on the board as Portugal scores their goal, and they better hold. You better not mess around and start playing with your food like you did last game. No disrespect to the Congo, but Portugal simply did not have what it took to mess around and put them away. You better hope this time around you actually finish the doggone job. All right. No, I will not be live for the Mexico game tomorrow. I'll be in person in Atlanta for Haiti versus Morocco, and we're going to try for the third time. We're going to try for the third time to be able to IRL stream from the game. They've continued to deny me every single time. Well, I can't say they denied me in Boston. Boston, the interface company, they didn't recognize my resubscription, and it didn't connect until the following day. So I got everything in. I just couldn't spark the stream, as the urban youth would say. And then unfortunately in Philly, they denied me entrance with the camera, so I had to pay $27 to go leave it in the locker, the storage that they happen to have. But this time around, we're gonna give it another shot and see what happens. Gear Trail in the building said Africa came to play this World Cup. Indeed. Africa has shown up, and they are showing out. And hopefully, God willing, they can have another representation, not just by Morocco, but inside of the inside that Final Four. All right, here we go. Free kick opportunity right now for Portugal. 10th minute. Here we go. They're in a great position here. If somebody can jump in for a header. Here comes the pass. Too high. That's just now got denied. They're going to try a shot on goal. Denial once again by Uzbekistan. And now they're going to try a run. No, they're not. Portugal's going to maintain possession here. Maybe do a test before I get to the stadium. No, this time around, it's not necessarily an issue with it's not a issue with the actual interface now. It's just a matter of actually getting in. That's where the issue happened to be in Philly. And then ultimately, when I tried to do the test, I think it was the evening before. That's when I kind of had almost had a Shannon Sharp moment, if you will. But then outside of that, was able to get everything going. So. I'll be outside the stadium. I'll have my father with me, and then we're gonna give it a go and see what we can get. Junior said you just got a notification from Underdog saying New York could bet again. Is that true? Shit, I hope so. Let me go over it. Let me go and check that out.
Gotcha, bitch.
How do I feel about the Heat finally getting a star? Well, finally getting a star in free agency since what? Jimmy Butler. It's been some time, and I mean at the time, folks wasn't all in on Butler. But I was sure happy about it. All right. I want to see. Get Trail put to us at which team is my dark horse? I mean, of the contending teams, there's a ton that actually look very good. Now, for the sake of saying dark horse is somebody who is, not dark horse would be somebody who's ultimately not predicted to do anything. I'd have to throw in the U.S. obviously, but I don't believe that they will. They'll have to do a lot to go with. KT Chris, if you happen to be in here, I know you're gonna hate the fact that I said that, because there's Spain, there's France, there's maybe even Norway could mess around and be a dark horse, because nobody expects Norway to actually make a ton of noise outside of the group stage. So maybe a squad like Norway, the U.S. obviously throw those guys in there, because the powerhouses of the Spain, the France, the Argentina, England, even those squads, they're kind of head and shoulders over the others. So if I wanted to throw in dark horse, I'd probably end up saying Norway, and then ultimately the U.S. I really wanted to say Senegal, but they let me down. They just need a striker who can mess around and finish. Mexico also is a team that can definitely do well. They're a host city, so since that's the case, you're certainly going to be in a situation where you have a little bit of an advantage there. At least you would assume the Mexicans fans can create somewhat of a home field advantage, similar to what Brazil had for so incredibly long until 2014, but that's a different conversation. All right, here we go. What do they got? Oh, Portugal's has a chance. Oh, he went down, and they're gonna call. Ooh, they're gonna call yellow card. Yellow card. They're gonna get a yellow right there. Oh boy, wait, what else? Where's my whistle? Oh, here. Yellow card. It's about to be a Ronaldo free kick. Now it makes you wonder if they're gonna give it to him. It might be a Ronaldo free kick right there. Nathan Batuan said Miami also acquired Bobby Portis. Ain't nobody worried about no motherfucker Bobby Portis in 2026. Maybe 4 years ago, it would have been a good move, but ain't nobody worried about no Bobby Portis. Unity is strength. But 5-1 said, I'm not even looking for a win. I'm praying for a score of a goal. You need the Lugaru's working. But when we score play to compound, that's a fact. Hey, man, listen, that's all I'm looking for as well. Just need to score. Nathan, for 5-1 said the package they had to give up was massive, which include 3 first-round picks, swap, second-round pick, and a few players. Includes Hero, indeed. All right, so who's going to take the free kick here? I guess they're trying to figure out who exactly is going to take the free kick in this situation. Very close to the goal, might I add. Great one. I'm going to get to that in a little bit, just once we get through this here free kick, and then I'm going to get to that. Netherlands is pretty good. The Dutch is cooking. The Dutch is cooking. But then they're not necessarily a team that doesn't have somewhat of a buzz about them, but they're not what they used to be. So maybe I could throw them in there too, because the Dutch have always been decent. All right, here we go. What's going to be the move? All right. Here we go. Free kick. Yellow card was applied to Uzbekistan. It's a free kick opportunity for Cristiano Ronaldo, or I should say for the Portugal. It just depends on who's going to go and take the shot. They got the man laying down underneath the wall to try to see if they can block the kick. What's going to be the game plan here for Portugal? It seems like it's going to be Cristiano Ronaldo who's going to take the shot here. What do you want to do in this situation? Free kick just outside the penalty box. What's going to be Portugal's strategy? Seems like the referee's still trying to figure out what they're doing is in a good spot. All right, blow that whistle. Blow that whistle. Yeah, referee is really trying to, they're going to give some additional extra time for sure. We might have like 7 minutes extra time. Everybody got their fucking phones out and shit. This is the opportunity right now. All right. We'll see how they respond. Referee's got to blow that whistle. Haiti's a dark horse. No, they're not. They're already eliminated. All right, here we go. There's the whistle. Here comes the free kick for Portugal. What's going to be the move? It's not Ronaldo who takes the shot. Instead, it's his teammate, and it's into the back of the net. Portugal's gonna score again. The man who almost went down in the last game, able to go and respond to score. Wait, hey, they got this Mexican just staring inside of the damn camera over here. I'm pretty sure you just happened to be out there in Houston, so you didn't know. You know, they're gonna have the camera on you, but nonetheless, it's Mendes who puts it into the back of the net. Portugal takes a 2-0 lead. It was a free kick opportunity for Portugal. Mind games from Cristiano Ronaldo. Did they think he was gonna take the shot? No. Instead, it's Mendes. He says, I got that melanated skin. I'm going to put it into the back of the net. Another score for Portugal. Inside 20 minutes, they take a 2-0 lead over Uzbekistan. And now they're screaming from the diaphragm. Go! Go! It's a score for Portugal, 2-0 lead. First, it was Cristiano Ronaldo in the 6th minute. Next, it was Mendes in the 17th minute. And it's a 2-0 lead over Uzbekistan. Portugal absolutely cooking. And they know they've got to keep the scoring going as they're trying to advance up in their group, in Group K. Here comes Uzbekistan trying to respond. Mans goes down. One more pass, one more pass, one more pass. Take the shot. Uzbekistan denied. It's a save by Portugal. Oh my. All right. Yeah, Ronaldo did a little bit of mind games, Caught him in a genjutsu. They thought it was going to go the other way. Not today. Not today. Great response. Portugal on the board. Team Swole in the building. What's going on, family? How's it going? I'll make sure y'all go and y'all check out Team Swole, man. Awesome gaming setup. That moving camera. Absolutely love that, family. I appreciate you always. Y'all make sure y'all check him out, man. Great conversations, great streaming, great gaming, good community. Make sure y'all go and y'all check him out. Box Benji in the building said, bro, almost turned purple with all that exhaling. Wait, man, listen, somebody gonna turn purple. That's the only other color I could turn. I'm gonna remain brown. If I mess around and turn black, I'm gonna mess around and be deceased one way or another. It's either I look like Captain Ginyu, motherfucking Tinky Winky, Barney, or somebody else who's purple. Damn, Mendes just caught a damn clubbing blow to the face. And he's down on the ground, writhing in pain. I think he's trying to see if he can bait himself into a yellow card. I don't think it's going to happen, though. All right, great one. You had asked me earlier. I told you I was going to come back and circle back for it. You had asked me earlier, wanted to ask who has the top 7 greatest arms by a QB in the NFL. In NFL history, could I include arm strength if I want? But you talk about arm talent. Okay, so if it's a matter of arm talent, straight off the gate, Mahomes, Marino, Rodgers are in a class of their own. Those three are head and shoulders above the fold. Then I would have Elway because he had an absolute rocket of an arm. Elway can throw with the best of them. Shit, even Brett Favre as well. You talk about rocket balls. There were very few who was just as good. Here we go. Another opportunity for Portugal. Mendez going to try to go and see if he can sneak it in over here. Denial from the goalkeeper. Uzbekistan able to go and hold here. But, oh, well, shit. Portugal just got their possession right back. And it's going to go out. They're going to have to try a throw in here. But we're going to revisit. Give me a second. Okay, William giving out more gifts here in the chat. 5 gifteds over there on YouTube. I appreciate you. Ooh, Ronaldo almost had a chance for a header. Not going to happen. Uzbekistan trying to get that ball the hell up out of there. But Portugal still applying pressure right now. Just outside the penalty box. Uzbekistan trying to get in position. Hey, man, listen, if they try to play the middle of the field, they'll have a chance here. Portugal got to stop playing games. They trying to get fancy. There's a shot across. That's going to go all the way out. Actually, they don't need to let it go out. You can control possession right now. How the fuck do you allow that to get stolen? Somebody's point shaving. Ain't no fucking way. Uzbekistan got to be point shaving. How the hell don't you leave with possession in that situation? And now they got a man down. But yeah, to answer your question, I would say head and shoulders above the group. Mahomes, Marino, and Rodgers. Those three, not in that order. You can shuffle them however you want. Those three, head and shoulders above the remainder. Then I would have Elway, Favre. Those two dudes had absolute rockets for arm. So you have that. Now, as for people who can launch a football, they have a number of different quarterbacks who had just incredibly strong arms. But what I want to just attribute that with just arm talent, because also precision matters too. Drew Brees is the most accurate quarterback of all time. I don't think I would ever have him in a conversation of just arm talent, if you will. Oh wait, here comes Uzbekistan trying to go for a run here. Man's just fell down. That's a damn shame. They're gonna call a foul. So if I had 2 more slots and I wanted to add quarterbacks in there, well, Michael Vick had a very, very strong arm. The issue also in that retrospect was primarily accuracy. Allen has a very strong arm as well. McNabb had too many balls that he threw straight into the dirt, so that's going to be very difficult to go and try to get that there. Kenneth said, man, you never found me live. Big up from Kenya. Hey, shout out to the Kenyans, man. Shout out to the Kenyans. I appreciate you, family. They're going to a hydration break right now. Vic had a cannon, but then accuracy, it wasn't always there. But he certainly had a cannon. If I wanted to add 2 more arm talent quarterbacks, oh, Warren Moon. Oh shit, well, Classic Man Q said Warren Moon, exactly. Warren Moon, that would be 6. And if I wanted to add 1 more, Moon is a very good addition that's there. Terry Bradshaw, he threw too many interceptions, but then when you talk about just arm talent, Terry Bradshaw had a fucking bomb of an arm. But I'm sure there's somebody I could put over Bradshaw. So we've got Moon, Favre, Elway, Marino, Mahomes, and Rodgers. If there was one more that I'd want to go with, I'm thinking quarterbacks of the 70s. Shit, fucking Daryl LaMonica for Oakland. He had a fucking bomb. But I don't think I would end up having him over TB12, that of Terry Bradshaw there in the 70s. In the 80s Montana didn't necessarily have a fucking rocket arm, neither did Steve Young. Jim Kelly. '80s, moving to '90. You know what? I think I might. No, Stabler didn't have a rocket. Stabler was a very, very solid QB there, but I don't think I'd throw in rocket arm there. Fuck, Matthew Stafford. Arm talent? You know what, bro? I can live with Stafford. I can live with Stafford. Rich Gannon had a cannon. You're not wrong about that. Rich Gannon did have a cannon. Rich Gannon did have a cannon. His time in Kansas City, not too doggone accurate here and there. Now, he did pick it up when he got to Oakland. I can live with Stafford. I'll take that 7. Oh, there's Pepe there inside the stands. I'll take that 7. Stafford, Elway, Stafford, Moon, Elway, Favre, Mahomes, Rodgers, Marino. I can live with that. Montana didn't have that rocket arm. He was very accurate, but he didn't have that rocket arm. Like arm talent wise, I think I can live with that. I can live with that group. I can live with that group. Yeah, Giannis to the Heat. I'm gonna have a video about it. Q50 for 5-1 said, "What's up, Chiseled? Currently watching the game in the hospital, dealing with some pinched nerves in your lower back. But thank God you don't need surgery." Well, I'm happy that you don't need surgery, brother. And keep the good fight, keep the good face, continue to have positive reinforcement while you're in there. It's just a minor setback for a major comeback. Hopefully, it's not a situation where you got to do, several different operations. Now, granted, it's a pinched nerve, so I'm sure they probably got a ton of antibiotics, things of that nature. But I remember the trader Adonis when I was younger. I've told the story before when I was in my freshman year of college, and I wasn't hearing too much from him. I came back during one of the first breaks to come and surprise him, and then lo and behold, he was like bedridden inside the house after 7 failed spinal taps, and finally on the 8th one they were successful. I'm like, first off, the family should sue the hell out of the hospital. So that was very devastating to see when you have issues with the back and there's nerves and things of that nature. So I'm hoping everything will be all right. Marco in the building, what's going on? Said, what part of the game is this? Indeed. Uzbekistan, very first World Cup appearance here. Did they score in their first game? Because there ain't going to be no way Haiti going to be the only team that don't score. They better fucking score tomorrow when I'm at the game. I'm going to be so sick if they don't. I'm going to be so sick if they don't. B.J in the building. What's good? Jerry Rice would beg to differ. What do you mean? No, I think Jerry Rice is the greatest player to ever play. I think Joe Montana is the second greatest quarterback to ever play, just behind Brady. But when you're talking like arm talent, precision, absolutely to throw just a straight rocket ball, I don't think I'd take Joe Montana over those other 7 for just getting that ball vertically down the field. If you're just going throw for throw, I think they all got him beat. But remember, we're talking about the history of quarterbacks in the history of the game. I mentioned Randall Cunningham, but I don't think I'd put him in that top 7. But Randall Cunningham, the issue that he had was his release. Cunningham was like, looking like he can't ready to dunk. Cunningham, and then he just launched that ball as far as he could. I really wish it could have worked in Philly, but I'm glad that he got a second chance there in Minnesota. Shout out to Dennis Green. May he rest in peace for giving him that opportunity. Oh, Jay Cutler did have a rocket arm. But I'd still, now between him and Stafford, I'd still take Stafford over. Oh, wait a minute. Uzbekistan got a chance here. Oh! Uzbekistan with the response. Finally. God damn it, son. Haiti not going to be the only team. Oh, my God. Too many motherfuckers is out here scoring. Uzbekistan from distance. They finally done it. Their very first World Cup appearance. Uzbekistan with the score. What a goal. What a goal for Uzbekistan. It's a goal. What a strike for Uzbekistan to get on the board. We were just talking about the teams that have failed to score in this World Cup. Uzbekistan says not us anymore as they get an answer to cut the deficit in half. It's a 2-1 game in the 29th minute. Oh, wait a minute. They're going to go review it. Oh, Lord. They're going to VAR to go and review what transpired. Oh, no. Is there going to be a foul that ends up taking it off the board? Oh, Lord, shit. Boy, they might end up taking it back. Said I was impressed with how long I held the note. Yo, what was it that we used to do? Oh, no, it was the fourth quarter. That's what it was. When we would hold the note for the fourth quarter a couple of years ago. I forget how long I was able to hold. I think it was like 20. Was it 20-some seconds? It escapes me. I can't recall. But during when the NFL comes back, we're going to have an opportunity. They're going to go and review it. There's a call. He didn't play the ball. He committed a foul. No goal! No goal! It's been removed. Uzbekistan's goal has been nullified. Oh, it's pain. Now we got to take the goal. We got to take the goal back. We took the goal back. We took the goal back. It may not have sounded the same, but it's the idea. All right, it's the thought that counts. You understand what I'm saying? We took the goal back. We took the goal. we took the goal back. Classic Man Cuba 5 said, build my perfect wide receiver, including height, hands, route running, speed, catch in traffic, throw in weight as well. I think weight, I'd probably want to have somebody like a Brandon Marshall in weight. Give me Harold Carmichael in height at 6'7". Oh, actually, this one's for Peyton.
6'7".
I said, what's the height?
6'7".
He was 6'7", right? It escapes me. I can't recall. But if he happens to be
6'7"
at height, right? So we'll have that in there. Hands, give me Larry Fitzgerald. Route running, Chad Johnson. Speed, Bullet Bob Hayes. Catching traffic, either I have a choice of Anquan Bolden. You know what? Jerry Rice. I think Jerry Rice will be because I don't want to not have Jerry. I was gonna go between Anquan Bolden, Hines Ward, Jerry Rice, and probably Chris Carter. But give me Jerry Rice there, catching traffic, and then wait, give me like a Brandon Marshall. That'd be my group. That'd be my group. Halan would be a beast wide receiver. Well, he's 6'5". Now he's got the height for it, but it's just a matter of, being able to go and finish there. Red in the building. What's going on? How's it going, family? Underrated route runners. Doug Baldwin. Absolutely. Doug Baldwin was a beast when it came to running routes. Also another one, Devontae Adams as well. Fam, I gotta get this damn clip for Ronaldo's goal. I gotta get this clip for Ronaldo's goal in real time. Route running Jimmy Smith. Wait, David Boston. Marco, you better stop it. You better stop it. So said David Boston. His weight got him out the league. Don't you get me started with David Boston. That son of a bitch. He had one good year. Was it in Arizona and then he went to San Diego? Or was it in San Diego then went to Arizona? It escapes me. I can't remember. Fucking David Boston. Oh, wow. That's a time capsule if I ever seen one. That's a time capsule if I ever seen one. Ray said, who's my personal preference for winning the World Cup this year? Probably Argentina to go and repeat, especially now with the way that things are looking. It's looking incredibly favorable for them right now. It's looking incredibly favorable for them right now. Catch that in traffic, you say Moss or Calvin Johnson. That's not... See, but the thing is, like, that's also traffic. Like, catching over top somebody and mossing, as they say, that's also catching in traffic. Hence why it's a little bit, conflicting for me, because I think those two are the best jump ball guys in Moss, in Calvin Johnson, to go and be able to go and catch in that particular type of traffic. For whatever reason, I'm thinking, like, catch on a slant and fucking go. Jerry Rice was probably the best to have done that in history. So there's that as well. Nonetheless, you talk about catching a jump ball, bro. Moss and Calvin, those are the two guys. So if that happened to be a separate category, you throw them in there. But you can't go wrong because we're talking about straight up Hall of Famers across the board. That's the one thing that we could always preference is we're talking about Hall of Famers across the board. Bailey, for 5 months breaking, there'll be no supplemental draft in 2026 for Swordsby. All right, final 10 minutes here of the first half here. Oh boy, I'm fixing to be hella delayed here with this Ronaldo clip. Jones said he didn't realize I'm a football fan. I am now. I got to. I've always watched primarily international play, like Copa America. I'll watch that heavily. Gold Cup. I'll watch that heavily. Oh wait a minute. They got a chance here. No, they don't. World Cup. I'll watch that heavily. But when it comes to the the clubs, I'm not into them like that. Just simply because of location as well. And I haven't made a big point to go and tune in, and I have to do a better job of doing so. But I really do enjoy watching soccer, football, if you will. I think it's a beautiful game. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Here we go. Opportunity here for Portugal to make it a 3-0 lead before the end. Ah, damn. Tough pass right there. Very tough pass right there. Force him to reset. I'm feeling good about the trade. I'll have a video about it. Great one said, why does Mahomes receivers look so ass since Tyreek Hill left? Travis Kelce's still there, but he's old. Worthy isn't Tyreek. He doesn't look 4-1 speed on the field. The thing with the 4-1 speed is how often do you have the opportunity to be able to go and hit that top speed like that? Tyreek Hill did because they gave him the ball in space, or they let him run up under it to go and showcase said speed. They're only doing that with maybe one route, really just a go route with Xavier Worthy. They're not using him the same way they did with Tyreek Hill. And then also on the times in which they attempt to, he's just not as good as Tyreek is. Tyreek's going to be a Hall of Famer. Xavier Worthy still got time. He can maybe, mess around and develop over time, but he's just not, you're just not getting that from him. And then ultimately with the entire flow of the offense is different personnel. And to a degree, I don't want to say that the league is caught up with them, but Mahomes not holding the ball as long as he did before. Like, he's always trying to make the game, I should say hold on to the ball as long as he could for guys to be able to go and run open. Or I think a better way I can explain this is they're not getting as much separation as they did before. And then now they're not getting as much separation as they could before. Mahomes is having to try to make more plays with his legs than with his arm that he did in the past. So that was kind of what's costing them. And when I say he's not holding onto the ball long, it's like he's not staying in the pocket with the ball long. He'll have the ball, but he's escaping and breaking out of the pocket because the protection is not as good as it was before. So he's constantly having to rely off of his legs, similar to what we saw with Aaron Rodgers, tail end of the 2010s, albeit still incredibly effective. But when you rely heavily on your legs, now the playbook almost adjusts to that. So instead of me just being able to find openings for my receivers, they're now having to depend on my ability to go and escape the pocket to try to extend the play when that shouldn't even be the game plan, if you will. All right, here we go. Pass into Ronaldo. He's going to have another opportunity. Ronaldo's got it. Another goal for CR7. Cristiano Ronaldo with his second goal of the game as Portugal takes a 3-0 lead. Ronaldo responds. Haaland scored 2 goals. Mbappe scored 2 goals. Messi scored 2 goals yesterday. Cristiano Ronaldo says, let me throw my name in the hat with his second goal. Ronaldo magic on display, his second score of this game, and he's now taking a moment to himself to acknowledge the crowd, to get the fans on their feet, and for the second time today, ladies and gentlemen, wag those fingers, jump to the skies, do a pirouette spin with a squeeze! Portugal with a 3-0 lead as we enter into the 39th minute. Ronaldo does it again. What a score. Portugal absolutely cooking right now. 3-0 lead over Uzbekistan. They said he was washed. Not anymore. They said he was washed. Not anymore. Bailey Pavavo said, who had the sadder fall off, just pure football talk, not talking about Watson being a garbage human. Watson or Russ? A sadder one? Probably Russ. Because Watson missed 2 years with injury. Russ just fell off a cliff once he left Seattle. At least Watson can make an excuse of his body failing him. Because not everybody returns back from injury at full form. And he went to Cleveland. Russ got paid $250 million. Went to Denver. And ain't even looked like he did in Seattle. Wasn't falling off at the Paulus. Oh no, maybe he was falling off. They knocked his boots off. I'll tell you that. There's another score there. Oh boy, they almost had another score. They almost had another score. Hey, Portugal applying pressure right now. Portugal applying pressure right now. Hey, man, I'm glad I went live. I'm glad I went live. Because I just felt it in my spirit. I'm like, he's going to respond. I know we're going to get some from Portugal here. I knew we was going to get some from Portugal here. It's about to be 3 fucking clips back to back to back. Straight up Mahomes or Brady right now. Brady right now. But you guys got to remember, when Brady won his first 3 Super Bowls, in those 4 years, in his first 5 years in the league, he then went 10 years, nothing. And there was a gap. Mahomes went to 5 in 6. So even if he has a down year, he could always go and respond.
Industrian underscore is now following.
Oh boy, down goes the man. Portugal chilling right now, but they got all the momentum. I think they want to see if they can. I don't think they want to get that hat trick for Ronaldo. They're not going to be playing through him. He's kind of standing out of position right now. There's a pass. Oh, nobody was there. Trick and Lash got married. Oh, they did? Huh, shout out to them. Edgar, what's going on? Yeah, it's BTA right now. Somebody go tell Uzbekistan. All right. Incoming hat trick. Well, it seems like it's on the horizon. Could potentially end up going down real soon. For him winning so much, it doesn't feel like he went 10 years without a ring. Yeah, that's the thing, because you got to remember, we're so detached from it, you forget that 10-year period. 2009. Well, remember, they lost in the Super Bowl in 2007, right? Or there's a better way to explain it. They took their very first loss of Brady's, dynasty in 2005 when they lost to Denver in the divisional, right? That was the first loss that Brady ever had in the playoffs, him and Belichick together, right? 2006, they go to the AFC Championship. They blow an 18-point lead. 2007, you're undefeated. You lose in the Super Bowl. 2008, Brady gets hurt. They miss the playoffs. They still go 11-5, but they miss the playoffs. 2009, 1 and done to the Ravens. 2010, 1 and done to the Jets when Brady's undisputed, unanimous MVP. First one in history, if I'm not mistaken, right? 2011, you lose in the Super Bowl to the Giants again. 2012, you lose in the AFC Championship to Baltimore after you beat them the last year. 2013, AFC Championship. 2014, you're literally on the verge of losing if Seattle just doesn't hand the ball. If they hand the ball off, bro, you lose again. 2015 AFC Championship. 2016, the Falcons forget they can run the football. You come back from 25 down, and then you win. Like, there's so many moments in that. I'm not going to take away from the Super Bowl wins, but in the 10-year period, there were folks who were like, yo, Brady's still good, but Manning is still the better quarterback despite him having, you know, more championships, if you will.
Gotcha, bitch.
You know?
James,
And
the
it wasn't
underscore
like,
the
yo,
pin
Brady's
master
ass.
is
He was
now
still
following.
either 1 or 2 in the best quarterback in the league. Of course, you could shuffle with like Drew Brees' performance, Aaron Rodgers coming of age, and showing up every single time as well. But he was still a top 5 quarterback through and through. But that 10-year gap, you felt it. If you're a Patriot fan, you felt it. And if you're a football fan, you noticed it. They were always contenders, but when they didn't get it done, they're like, oh, this might just end up being his story. You're just somebody who keeps getting close. All right. Greatest QB season. Mahomes 2022 is yours. I mean, statistically, you take a look at what happened with Manning in you have Manning in 13, but they lost in the Super Bowl. They got blown out. Drew Brees in 2011 was Drew Brees in 2011 was unreal. Rodgers in 2011 was unreal as well. That should have been Drew Brees MVP, but Rodgers earned it. That was a very good season as well. Marino 84. That's another good solid season. But Mahomes did finish the story and get the job done. 99 Warner was very solid as well. Yeah, 2011 was the year of the QB. Stafford had a very good year this year. All right, here we go. Oh, my God. Uzbekistan. Damn, we're off the foot of the ref. Uzbekistan had an opportunity right there, too. Uzbekistan had a chance. Oh, my God. Jeez Louise, man. Yeah, I played a new NBA game. I didn't know they had one. Ghost is a fan of The Simpsons. Eat my shorts. Some of the World Cup have some baddies like Cape Verde and Spain. Every team, or pardon me, every country has what would be constituted as baddies that are in the stands. It's just a matter of the cameraman putting it on them. It's just a matter of the cameraman putting them on them. Every single year they put the camera in the stands. You're gonna be seeing some of the most gorgeous women you'll ever see in your life. You go to the games, some of the most gorgeous women you'll ever see in your life. Oh, I done dropped my water. Hold on.
Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji.
Eric, what's good? Like when I was in some of the Brazilian women that I saw in Philly. There was a couple of Scottish women, not as much as the Brazilian women, but there were a couple of Scottish women. Don't even get me started on the Haitian women now. But some of the most gorgeous ladies that you'll ever see in your life. They there. They all there. Every country got them represented. There's attractive people around the world. But here in Atlanta, I'm always back and forth with Atlanta. I know they're gonna be out there. I know they're gonna be out there. The Moroccan women. I know they're gonna be out there. You're gonna need my meta glasses. Hey, I got 2 pair. I got 2 pair. All right, I got 2 pair. But I'm not that dude who's super creepy. I ain't buy it because of the creep reasons. I know folks who did though. They went and they got that attachment that you can do to make it discreet to where you can't see the light flash. I'm like, oh, I know what you are. I know what you are. Folks be recording tapes. It's $300. And I got the first one when it first came out, and then the Oakley version earlier this year. Or was it last year? All right, we're approaching the 50th minute right now. You've got maybe 60-some seconds here. Let's see if Portugal can make something happen. Oh, boy, it was just outside of the reach of Ronaldo, who could have potentially got himself a hat trick over here. Which ones do I like better? Funny enough, the Oakley version, I think the Oakley version is a better version because of the updates and everything. I think it's better than the original, but the original one's classic. You can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong with it. It just doesn't hold as much battery as the other one. All right. Oh, boy. Ronaldo went down. Jeez. Ronaldo went down. And possibly could have had the hat trick, but Ronaldo went down.
Gotcha, bitch.
Wonder Twin is now following.
They had their chance. Ronaldo had his chance. Speed must be on cloud 9. Yeah, I know he's having the time of his life. GDM said you and your wife just went through 3 rounds of extreme hardcore pound. Wait, why do I need to know this information? Why did I need to know you was engaging in carnal knowledge? I don't need to know this. What part of the game is this? You're a father of 8. Yes, I watched Raw last night. There's the whistle, and that is the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Portugal with a commanding 3-0 lead. So close to a hat trick, but we've got a whole other half. Let me try to get these clips up here. Let me try to get these clips up here for this Let me get this clip up here for these Ronaldo goals. Portugal giving an opportunity here. There's the crosser. Right there. There's Ronaldo in position. Try to get these clips. How the hell we go the whole first half? There's no issue with the antenna. The moment that they go to the fucking hydration break, now you want to start lagging. He about to be a father of 9. I don't need to know this. Keep your horniness to yourself. Cape Verde females are at the game. Yeah. They were outside. Oh, Lord. Try to get this first half comes to a close here. 3-0 lead. EDR, what's good?
Gotcha, bitch.
King of Kings 0065 is now following.
Yeah, they cooking. They cooking right now. Congratulations! Oh my God. What the hell's the
Starfighter
sweet?
Greg just resubscribed
Where's the
for 31
sweet?
months.
I gotta go
What's
get the
good,
sweet.
Chiseled?
Starfighter was good. Oh, they have it on the other score, but they don't have the sweet. Ah, there's the Mendez score. Amy in the building, what's good? England versus Ghana. No, it is the only game I'm going live for today. I got to get everything set up to depart with my father for Atlanta tomorrow. When was the last time I went to Haiti? Never. Every single time I've kept trying to go to Haiti, something kept coming up. President getting assassinated. Well, no, not earthquake. President got assassinated. Kidnappings, and then what was the other? There was pandemic, president assassinated, kidnappings at the airport. Those three absolutely hold me and my opportunity to go. Universe doesn't want me to go to the motherland, but I will soon enough. I just don't want to go to Labadee, take a fucking cruise to go to what's Haiti, but not really Haiti. You know? About to be a virtual vacation's crazy. Your birthday Sunday, Team Cancer turning 37. Hey, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. I'll take a shot. Happy early birthday.
Towards their goal, and they better hold. Better not mess around and start playing with your food like
Ronaldo the GOAT said janky. He not playing around today. He came to play. Turn on the Miss theme song. That man came to play. He came to play. All right, here we go. We got Ronaldo goal number 1. We got to get Mendez. And then Ronaldo goal number 2. El Fat Boy in the building. What's going on? El Fat Boy. Because it's in Houston, you got to see it on local TV. I think you would have saw it on local TV regardless, because these are showcased nationwide on regular cable. Sean up of 10 on it said Giannis and Bobby Porter for Hero, Ware, Jacquez. I don't know who the hell that person was. Three first round picks. So you feel like it's a whole lot. They could have kept Ware, but hey, whatever it takes. Yeah, I'll make a video about it. I'll make a video after the game is done. I'll have a video up for my fellow Miami Heat fans. We've been able to go and acquire Giannis. I'm shocked that we're actually able to get the job done. 110%. I thought they were going to mess around and fumble and not go and get him. So I'm absolutely shocked that they did. Uzbekistan, great competition. Hey, it's a goal's a goal. A score's a score.
All right, here we go. Pass into Ronaldo. He's going to have another opportunity. Ronaldo's got it. Another goal for CR7.
Don Pat Riley got tired of the wash accusation. Straight Wind Waker action. Oh, the best Legend of Zelda game? Oh, there's the C. There's a sweet. All right, there it is. They got, yeah. I might have to end up passing on Mendez. I ain't gonna hold you, fam. Sorry, Mendez. I might have to pass on Mendez. I ain't gonna be able to get this damn clip up in time. Wow, Fox Sports fucking sharing Speed's reaction into. Oh, you motherfuckers! I gotta get my damn. I gotta get my clout up, bro. I gotta get my clout up. Oh, I gotta get my clout up. I can't even hate. Same shit happened with Destroying. I can't even hate. I'm not a hater. It's not in my DNA. I just gotta get my clout up. That's all. I gotta get my clout up. That's all. Motherfucker. Oh boy. I gotta eat the strikes. These folks get to dance. They get to dance in the clips. I look like a pirate off of Wind Waker. Oh, do I? Oh, that's interesting. Are you attempting to insult me? Should I be offended? Just in time to catch the second half. Indeed, it's getting ready to start really soon. I'm just trying to get this clip up here. Let me get it prepared for IG. Fresh Prince, and the only time you can play the clip, Nia Jax. Well, you want the Nia Jax clip? I'll get you the Nia Jax clip. Here's a dancing Nia Jax as I'm editing here in the background.
Party on a Monday night. Turn this up for my interest. Hear this sound, you can't miss it. Play this loud for that shawty right there with the big old butt. Drop it down and then get on up. I am a handsome fella, shout out Nikki Bella. You can look but you cannot touch, cause I know what some of y'all just can't take it. She gon' drop it down on that apron. She gon' find the time to just shake it. And you hear the sound that she making.
Oh, they going crazy in Portugal right now. They're going crazy in Lips. Through a matter. Will the Steelers make the playoffs again? Shit, they better. Rodgers last season. Yeah, they cooking. All right, there. Well, there we go. Got it. Okay. Speed has a partnership with Speed. Well, shit. What a time to be alive. Yankee said, you never would have imagined I'd be doing commentary on the World Cup. I did it 4 years ago, just primarily on the final. But we're here now. So every single day, for the most part, if I can, I'll be able to go live for at least a game. So there is that. All right, let's get this. CR7. Porch. All right. FIFA better not be playing no damn games with this shit. Michael, what's good? Yeah, second half getting ready to start right now. So, sorry, Mendez. You're gonna get skipped. Y'all think Ronaldo gonna get the hat trick? He's scoring 4 goals today. Could you imagine? Could you imagine he scored 4 goals today? That'd be absolutely wild. We saw Messi score 5 goals in 2 games. He said, "Hold my beer." Yeah, you know he was waiting for that. Jenkins said, do I think the way I do funny commentating for the NFL, I could do the same for the World Cup if they would let me? No. I tried it 8 years ago. I tried it again 4 years ago. No. There's no scenario where uploading the commentary is going to happen onto YouTube or any of the platform really. The copyright's just far too strong. So it would end up only being there for Patreon, and truly I'm probably going to end up retiring from commentary. I think this upcoming season, I'm really debating on if it's even worth doing, but I would hate to just abruptly, just depart from doing that particular type of commentary. And that's just the weekly episodic stuff. Like I'll still be able to do the miscellaneous ones here and there, like MMA and stuff like that, but the weekly episodic ones, they're making it way too difficult now. And it's at a point now where the risk certainly isn't going to be worth the reward. I think the streaming portion of it all is better for me, in my opinion, and much more enjoyable. So I can envision a circumstance where this upcoming year, this will be the swan song. It's the 10-year anniversary. This will probably be end up being it, just for y'all, who are here, so you're aware of what's going on and not caught, off guard. But 110%, I think this will be the final year. Because the NFL's made it incredibly difficult, and everywhere across the board is just not been something that it's not as fruitful as it was when it first started. They've made it way too difficult. They've made it way too difficult. Unless I can find my way into getting some sort of like a partnership with them, they've made it way too difficult. So this could potentially be the final year. I ain't gonna hold you. If so, we go out with a bang. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it's tough, because the thing is, like the amount of work that goes into getting it done, and one thing that constantly gets overlooked, is the timeline of it all. Like you got to think about it, and this is what I think gives me my edge over a lot of my contemporaries is the games happen on Sunday. By the end of the day, the Sunday stuff it's done. Like it's out, it's done, right? Others, obviously you got to take some time. You got to get the editors, you got to get folks, going. I do everything myself, right? Despite the fact that I do all of that and I get things out in a timely manner, I run into the issue of, not really having the benefit of, whether it's applying appeals or disputes and things of that nature. I don't have that benefit because in such a quick time frame, they're not going to review things. So I'm just putting stuff out as fast as I possibly can. And I'm still running into issues. Like, bro, it's been 10 years. Might be it. How do I feel about Giannis coming to the Heat? I got a video for you later. I got a video for you later today. Maybe try making a Kick account. People play the videos on stream. Nah, it's not gonna do no favors. And the problem you got to remember, this is the same thing that I said with all the other social media platforms. Or I shouldn't say all the other social media platforms, but with like Kick, with Rumble, there's no discoverability over there. Just like even with Twitch, there's no discoverability. You have to already have an audience that is then willing to go over. Now I'm asking folks to download another app in order to go and consume said content, like we did it for Hot Mic. We did it for even for like Twitch and stuff like that. So now you're having to create all these additional channels. There'll be people who will come over, and I appreciate the community that does. But if you're doing too much work just to be able to go and view something, like, bro, you should be able to just see it right here, no problem. And I get on their end there's a copyright. I completely understand it, but I have been uploading on Rumble. That's how you know Rumble ain't working. I've been uploading on Rumble for 3 years. And folks are still asking, yo, you got a Rumble account? So it served no purpose. Folks will only get you over there if they're already aware of who you are, and you're not going to be able to get the eyes of somebody who can aid in distribution, if you will. NFL messing up the process. Well, yes and no, because it's ultimately it's their footage. So if they were to say, yeah, we ain't rocking with you like that, all right, cool, but it is what it is. Omar, what's good? Oh, Uzbekistan is eliminated with a loss here today. If they take an L, they are gone. Doesn't playoffs for each round. I can attempt to give that a shot. No, I will not be live for Ghana and England later. Not the same. No. People are caught in concession. They didn't leave. People are in concession. They go to concession stands. If you ever go into a game, once halftime hit, especially a soccer game, football game, if you will, the lines are incredibly long because everybody's thinking, yo, I just got to hold on for 45 minutes. I'll go get my food right now. Them lines is incredibly long. And considering the further down the stairs you are and the closer you are, the longer it's going to take you to get in line in the concession stand, unless, of course, you're in a suite. Then you have the benefit of, if you're in a suite, you have the benefit of being able to, have food that's right there readily available. But if you're sitting in the second or the first row, you go all the way up them stairs at halftime, you got a sea of people who are all in front of you. Prime Fino in the building. What's going on? Smuggling food. Oh, I smuggled in food the first game. The second game, I couldn't. This is actually, shout out to my cousin. This is actually the very same crackers and pretzels that I attempted to come bring into the game in Philly. Like Philly, everything that could have went wrong in Philly went wrong. Boston, I could have probably snuck a gun in there. I ain't gonna hold you. Gillette, I could have brought anything inside. But Philly, they wasn't playing that. Speed got food available for him and his family right now because he's in a suite. He's in a suite. Actually, let me see. Where is he sitting? He's in he's in a suite. So you see that glass that he's behind? You see that glass that he's behind? He's in a suite. So where myself and my father were where we were all sitting, we weren't in a suite. For obvious reasons. Ain't got that kind of funding. Yeah, Ronaldo woke up today. How happy would I be if Morocco ruins if Haiti ruins Morocco's chance at the knockout stage? Well, for two different reasons, I'd be over the moon. For one, if Haiti were to score, I'm over the moon. If they won, I'll have bragging rights for years over one half of Black and Brown Films. Shout out to my boy Brown. I would have bragging rights for years because he's Moroccan and Lebanese, but he's primarily he'll claim Morocco. So we have bragging rights that's coming up. But Morocco's an incredibly good team, but I'd be over the moon because I just want to see Haiti score. I just want to see Haiti score. I got my father with me. Just fucking score. Like, it's one thing to go to the World Cup. It's another thing to go to the World Cup and at least score. Like, it'll mean something if you're able to go and get yourself that score. And if they could score first, that'd be even better. Because they scored one time against Italy, I think in '74. That was their only World Cup goal. If you can score on Morocco, which is the top 10 team, they were in the final four. You know, in the third. I think they won. No, they lost the third place match. 4
Zeus
years ago.
Solidolo just
Bro,
subscribed.
if you could score and just have the lead for a period of time, bro. That's all I ask. Zeus in the building. What's going on? Who do I have for Norway versus France? You have Norway. I have France all the way. But I'd be thoroughly surprised if Norway happened to go and get the W. Asi Tosin in the building said, love the channel. Looking forward. Looking like a good World Cup so far. The big games haven't even happened yet. Correct. They have not.
Gotcha, bitch.
Enemy biggest is now
All right,
falling.
here at the 52nd minute, I think they're trying to get the wave going. No, they're just standing up on their feet. All right. Mendez had that score earlier. What a shot there, trying to get it outside. Nothing's there. Do I think it's crazy they didn't qualify for the World Cup? Absolutely. I think they missed the last three, correct? They missed the last three, correct? Morocco went to the AFCON final and they lost to Senegal. That'd be huge for Haiti going forward. Oh yeah, because they got hoed, if I'm not mistaken, with what transpired. Senegal got hoed, I mean, with what transpired afterwards. They didn't get that opportunity. Derek in the building. What's going on? Zeus said, what's good? Mexico taking it all. Just joking, but France looks deadly, and Germany is going to do German things, quiet, but can make a run. There's so many different teams that could go and perform. And hey, don't sleep on Mexico. Mexico can mess around and make something shake. Oh, here's an opportunity for Uzbekistan. Wide right. Not going to get that chance. Oh, so it was this past Saturday. Yeah, Trick Williams, Lash Legend, got married this past Saturday. That's what you were referencing. Shout out to them. How the hell did everybody get the photos so soon? Oh, well, that makes sense. I mean, you posted on social media, or maybe you have the media cover it. You got your brother to like my MMA videos. He's subscribed. That's love. That's love. Yeah, last they qualified was 2014, right? So 2018, 2022, 2026, they missed all of them. Americans need to come up with something as cool as the Netherlands Viking boat right now. Yeah, I truly believe if the country gets behind the national team, 100% can make a chant. 100% can make a chant. How do I feel about Mystical getting 20 years for what he did? Do I think he should have got more? Probably. I mean, if he's indeed guilty for the crime, you should get longer. If Ronaldo gets the hat trick, this game will people finally get off his dick? No. No. Now they'll finally acknowledge him, but then, oh, well, he happened against Uzbekistan. Where was this performance before? You still couldn't get past Congo. What are you gonna do in the knockout round? Mexico versus Portugal final, according to The Simpsons. Simpsons. The Simpsons did it. American Nightmare in the building. What's going on? You expect a lot more from Senegal. They're attacking, are scattered and frantic because they don't have a finisher, or I should say a striker. Jackson's ass. Did those shorts upload? Somebody had a 3-leg parlay, Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappe, or Haaland to score 2 more goals. Wow, how much did they wager? $1,000? They wagered $500 to get 40,000. Jesus Christ, that's incredible. That's incredible. Folks is betting crazy. And Jeff, I guess I could try to see if this underdog FIFA World Cup in New York is back up and running. Is a free kick opportunity for Ronaldo. Oh, it's a fake. Wow, they did the pass instead. Oh, Ronaldo went down. Damn, I think he's going to try to see if he can get that penalty. Oh, that dude took a fucking shot. Ronaldo's shin got fucking blasted. Oh, they had a legitimate chance right there. Golly. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. How the hell did Uzbekistan not read what was happening? Oh, it's a good block by, yeah, the goalie just got his knee in the way. Just got his knee in the way. That was about to be a damn score. Damn. Yeah, Ronaldo took it. I know his shit on fire right now. Yeah, they're going to go no penalty here. No penalty here. It was a play on the ball. I don't think that's a penalty. I don't think that's a penalty either. Jeez. Yeah, it looked like a lot of damage. That's the one thing about soccer, bro. This fucking knees on fire, fam. All right, here we go. Ooh, oh, wow. It fell in, but who they going to give that to? They got themselves another goal, but who are they going to give that one to? I think it was Nieves who had it off of his leg that ended up going and ricocheting inside, but that's another goal for Portugal. Oh, man, the goalkeeper done fell down for Uzbekistan. It's another one for Portugal to take a 4-0 lead. Wow, what do you know? I think it just ricocheted off. Could it possibly have been an own goal? We got to see a replay. I'm not sure who got it in there. All I know is it went into the net. Ronaldo tried to get around. He didn't. Oh, it's an own goal. It's off the fucking back arm of the goalie. They all missed it. It bounced off of an Uzbekistanian and then right off the back shoulder of the goalie. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Right off the arm, and then it hit right off the back arm. He like, right into the damn back. Right off the hand, he hit it into the damn net. Oh, that's pain. Portugal absolutely cooking. It's a 4-0 lead. Jesus Christ. Ashton Patuan said Portugal drawing up plays like they're in the NFL. Oh, Lord, yet another. Another goal for Portugal. Portugal. How many own goals happening during this World Cup? I think that's about 3 that's happened so far. It's not a handball. Damn. All right, here we go. Denial. Oh, you got to take that shot. Damn, it doesn't work out in their favor. Here comes Portugal. One more pass. There's Ronaldo outside. Take your time. One more pass, Ronaldo. Oh, damn, he wants it. There's a pass outside. Good challenge right there from Uzbekistan, able to take it away. Ooh, boy. Black Wolf said, you like it here? Shit is always amped. Indeed. All right, we've got the final 90 minutes here of this game, or 28 minutes. I said 90 minutes. Final 28 minutes of this game here. Uzbekistan getting absolutely cooked. Portugal trying to continue to pour it on right now. They're up 4-0 at this very moment. Yeah, they're gonna attribute it as an own goal, which is the right call. They're gonna attribute it as an own goal, which is the right call. But Portugal absolutely cooking right now. It's a very tough time. They put the fries in the bag. Shit. The fries, burgers, straw, napkins, and the drink, says King Diabetes. You're absolutely right. They got to put it all inside the bag right now. Them boys are getting cooked expeditiously.
You know what? I'll tell you this. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. You washed.
All right, here we go. Can't get that pass. Down goes the man. It's going to be a foul against Portugal. It's going the other way. The foul against Portugal is going back the other way. Calling out of work if Messi and Ronaldo meet in the knockout stage. Yeah, they're supposed to meet if they both win their groups. I believe they would meet each other in the round of 16 in Kansas City, Missouri. So that right there, box office game. Under no circumstance can miss that. Superior man of the match. I'm gonna try to go live for as many of the knockout stage games as long as I'm here. Try to go live for a number of them, especially as you get closer and closer to the final. But I did get some good news. I think I said it yesterday, but I will be at Fanatics Fest. So that'll be fun as well. And the only games that transpire during that weekend, obviously the final and the third round match, the third place match. So looking forward to that as well. Maybe I'll have to stream from a watch party. So the benefit is I don't necessarily have to be, just at the desktop, but as long as I can stream, I will. Round of 32 said, yeah, no, the round of 16 is where they would meet, not the round of 32. It starts at the round of 32, then it goes round 16. But it would have to be at if they met Messi and Ronaldo, Portugal and Argentina, it would end up being at the round of 16, I believe. All right, let's see what they're gonna do. There's a pass across. Nothing was there. Portugal wanted to see if they could get Ronaldo that hat trick. It's not going to be open. Uzbekistan trying to see if they can prevent any sort of gaps to open up the door for another goal, a score here. He just lost it. He's going to have to send a swinger across. Nah, send it back to reset. Send it back to reset. Reset. Back to the middle. Another pass. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, he just missed him. Damn, just missed him. They had an opportunity that was there. Ooh, Portuguese player just hit the deck. I think he just fucked up his damn hamstring. I think he's feeling pain right now. Of July, we have a round of 16 at noon, and Astros game coming up versus the Rays at 6. Talk about a super busy day. Yeah, for the teams that have a ton of games taking place in their cities, it's going to be a madhouse. Massive amount of people. And remember, not all of the fans are going to be going to multiple different, games within the city. So you're going to have over 100,000 some people down within that central area. because a number of these stadiums are all within close proximity to each other. England versus US on the July 4th, potentially. England's been playing nicely. All right, here we go. Another free kick opportunities for Mendes. There's the pass inside. Ooh, he was trying to see if he could get that over to Ronaldo. It's not going to happen. You got to swing it to the outside. Bad pass there from Mendes. Here comes Uzbekistan going back the other way. Trailing by 4, but they still got spirit and heart. The earlier goal that they had was taken off of the board because of a foul by the striker. Y'all see the videos of Europeans crying over how good the American cuisine is? I haven't seen them crying, but I have seen them celebrating and incredibly happy and overjoyed about it. Do I think the USA will play on the 19th? Who do I think they'll play on the 19th? Well, they've got to get there. And it's going to be a tall task to see if they can get that job done. Oh, he just baited that one. I think he's going to get a yellow card. Indeed, he will. Yellow card. Yellow card on discount looking Carlito here. Freddie the German documenting his travels across the U.S. has been a great treat to see. Nice. Is he also attending a bunch of games? There's the final hydration break coming up right now as we get ready to enter into the fourth quarter. Oh, he is? Nice. Who are these miscellaneous people that Speed has with him? I will not be reacting to Mexico tomorrow. I'll be in Atlanta at the Haiti game. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get inside and stream there. Drago said he had to come up with a better roast than discount Carlito. It's not a roast. It's an observation. Not trying to make fun of him. He looks like Carlito. That's a discount Carlito. There's a if I was deliberately trying to roast a man, I would that wouldn't be a joke that I would utilize. Just an astute observation. Not everything is said that is a roast. Snake said, how do I feel about Giannis? I have a video coming out later on today, so stay tuned for that. Do I think Ronaldo can win? Win what? The Portugal win the entire World Cup? I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. But if they play unselfishly, then they could have a chance. But their performance that they put forth last game against the Congo was pitiful. Pitiful. But today against Uzbekistan, they played very well, but it's Uzbekistan at the same, time. It's snacks, not snakes. Well, there it is. Nonetheless, all right, we're coming back from this hydration break for the final 20 minutes of this game. Oh, they're going to give him probably, let's say, 6 minutes extra time. 6 minutes extra time. Creative said Mercedes-Benz Stadium Wi-Fi is amazing. Used to do event security there for a while. Might run into your friend named Remy. I should into my time there or enjoy my time there. I've been in Mercedes-Benz Stadium before for a Falcons game, and there was something else that I went there for. I forget what, but I remember I went there for a Falcons and Chargers game a few years ago. The Hawks play in, I believe it's State Farm Arena. It escapes, but I went to a Hawks game out there as well. But I'm looking forward to it. As long as I can get in through and past security, I'm gonna have a good time. I'm looking forward to it. 6 minutes, what for? They have 4. Oh, it's just a matter of the stoppage time because you have to take into account the hydration break, which is about 3 minutes minimum, and then you also had the time frame after the own goal. They might give them 5 there, and then we still got 20, or I should say 18 some minutes to potentially have something that can cause additional time. So we'll see how long they give them. I'm watching on Channel 5 on Fox. The hell? Oh, it's offsides. Okay. I was like, the whistle came in kind of prematurely. What was that about? Oh, I completely missed the ball there. Here comes Portugal. Oh, Portugal got a chance. If you could get this pass in, Mendes, take a shot. Ronaldo, ooh, denied. Just denied. Ah, man. They had a chance there, a real chance there. Damn. Portugal will score one more. They got a lot of opportunities. They got a lot of opportunities. Oh, wow. What the hell? Ronaldo with the stop himself. He's going to take a shot. Oh, what a save. What a save. Ronaldo took it himself. Almost had another opportunity there. Oh, boy. He almost got that hat trick. He almost got that hat trick. Jeez. Yeah, they're going to end up subbing out Ronaldo. I think they're not going to let him play the whole game. I think they're going to sub him out. Ronaldo's had 7 shots and 5 shots on goal. You talk about a game in which they really got him involved. $100K on gold indeed. More marble races later today. Goalie was sleeping, absolutely sleeping.
Bitch.
X_Astro61V is now following.
Mans was tripping. How the hell do you let a mistake like that happen? Somebody send him to Ba Sing Se. That man's wilding. All right, here we go. What do you got now? We're approaching the 75th minute. Portugal. What do you got now? Can Uzbekistan respond? I mean, a victory is completely out of the cards at this particular point. It would take a super miracle for them to try to make a comeback. No, the goalie wasn't sleeping on the save, though. Ronaldo wants a hat trick. Yeah, he does. You know he does. You know he does. And I think they kind of low-key want him to get there. And you know they want him to get there. All right, here they go. If they can get this past them. Yeah, goalie, go kick that out. Go your goalie kick. Right there, the power of Messi hate is preventing Ronaldo's hat trick. There's still enough time for it to potentially happen. You've got 14 minutes before we even add on extra time, so it could potentially be 20 because I think it's going to be 5 or 6 minutes on the extra time. I think it's going to be 5 or 6 minutes there on the extra time. Trying to jockey here for possession. Back over to the middle, done lost possession again. Here comes Portugal, pass to the outside. All right, now you got your chance here. You got one more pass inside, one more pass inside. One more pass inside. There you go. Back to the outside, back to the outside, back to the outside. Good job. Reset, 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 reset. One more, back over to the inside. Hey, that cut us right there, right to the middle. Good job, good job. One more, get it over to CR7. Ah, damn, he just got pushed. It's a wrap. Then I lost possession. And here comes Uzbekistan going back the other way. Here we go. Uzbekistan got a legitimate chance right now to finally get themselves on the board for the first time in their club's history, or I should say country's history. Pass the shot. Pass the ball. There it is. Take the shot right here. Oh, he just missed it. Oh, my God. Golly. Ah, shit. That was a great touch on that ball, too. That's a tough, tough miss. That's a tough, tough miss. Golly. They had an opportunity right there. Certainly had the opportunity right there. Very tough miss. Damn. YouTube chat disconnected? Did the YouTube chat disconnect? I'm ahead by 5 seconds. Had to mute me. Well, my bad. Yeah, I couldn't see anything for 6 minutes. Damn. That's tough. That's tough. As we're at the 78th minute here, we're coming up on 12 minutes left to go here in this game. Portugal has controlled it from the opening kick until now. Ronaldo still chasing that hat trick. Portuguese fans got Cristiano Ronaldo tattooed in his head. How many goals has Ronaldo scored? 2. All right, here we go. Portugal going back the other way. Can they take advantage? Trying to get the pass. Nothing's there. Safe flight replace, safe flight replace. Somebody's watching commercials. Somebody watching commercials. What am I going to do on my birthday? What do you mean, what am I going to do on my birthday? It already passed. It was yesterday. I went to go get myself some Chilean sea bass. So I had some Chilean sea bass. Streamed the Argentina game. They're looking for something here. There's the pass. Ah, nothing's there. Uzbekistan, you got to move now. Uzbekistan, you got to move now. E40, am I staying for the no? I am not. All right, here we go. What do you got? 9 minutes left. There's a shot. You need a header there. Nope, nothing. That's if he doesn't get subbed off. Yeah, he just might. The closer and closer they get, if they don't have another legitimate opportunity that shows itself and a breakthrough, the defense is going to be clipped. There's Mendez. Here's their opportunity if he can hustle.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gray Fox 86
Yeah, they're
is
gonna
now
get a corner.
following.
They're going to get a corner right now. Dana said, happy late birthday. Thank you very much. Oh, Leao is getting ready to come in now. Coutinho's coming out. Here comes Leao. He came in late last game as well. You sense a CR7 header? All right, here we go. The third corner opportunity here for Portugal. Rather than take the shot, they're not going to do anything with it. Here comes Uzbekistan. They're going to go on a run here. Uzbekistan going to go on a run here. It's a one-man show. Good pass inside. They lost control of the ball. They lost control of the ball. Pain. Oh, it's Ronaldo offside. Hey, Leao could get it over there to Ronaldo. If Leao's able to, oh boy, just missed him. Leao had a chance to go and find Ronaldo, but unfortunately couldn't keep control of the ball there and have the soft touch. Fernandez going to take a shot. Nothing's there. Oh boy, if Leao was able to go react to it a little bit faster, they could have had another chance. Ryan just resubscribed. I appreciate you, family. There's Leao. Get the pass inside. Oh, Ronaldo's out of position. Ronaldo out of position. He would have had a chance. Jeez. All of a sudden, they don't know how to get the ball to Ronaldo. I don't think they want to at this point to get him that hat trick. Because Leao was very delayed there with the attempt of the pass. It was already open and there for him. Oh, there's the pass. Oh, yeah, Ronaldo's offsides. They're going back the other way. Portugal midfield is rage baiting. Yeah, they said you already got 2. You're going to have to live with it. How many extra minutes will they get? Well, we're coming up on the final 5. I still think it's going to be 5 or 6. I still think it's going to be 5 or 6. There's a good shot there, but nothing. All right, here we go. Portugal got another chance here. See if they can go on a run. They lost the ball. They lost the ball. You say 4 minutes. Black Attack says 5. This has just been an absolute domination from Portugal. Like Uzbekistan has had some shots here and there, but just has never been in a spot that felt as if they were threatening. All right, Leao got to make that pass. Good pass. Here's the, oh, Ronaldo just missed. Oh, boy. Just outside of his reach. Just outside of his reach. Just outside of his reach. 4-0 here. We're at the 86th minute. There's going to be a foul. They go the other way. 15 shots. 7 have been on goal for Portugal. Of those 15 shots, 8 has been by Ronaldo, 5 on goal by Ronaldo. So they've given him a ton of opportunity here. They can't say that he didn't get his chances. Leao, take the shot. Leao's got it. There it is. Another goal for Portugal. Leao was in position. He's able to boot it into the net. It's a 5-0 lead for Portugal. And you already knew the game was already out of reach. Look at the Uzbekistan fans. Golly, they're just having a terrible time right now. Again, absolutely cooked on the global stage. Leao able to go and boot it in. Ronaldo probably wish it was him, but nonetheless, everybody's celebrating together. Leao with his score to give Portugal a 5-0 lead with another And look at Leao's face the entire time on the shot. He was smiling the entire time. Mans was damn near laughing. He's like, this is way too easy. I just checked into the game less than 10 minutes ago, and I've already got myself a goal as Portugal takes a commanding, not even commanding, it's an emphatic, absolute domination 5-0 lead. Take the L out of lover. This game is over, brother. The Uzbekistani fans got absolutely destroyed. Your squad down 5-zip. It's belt to ass all day. Motherfucker, go grab your favorite leather strap and put it across the cheeks of the Uzbekistan team. Them boys got destroyed, son. All they was feeling was
kick all in your stomach, kick all in your stomach, pull your head, slap your ass, bitch, you better not do no running. I say dick down, I dick you down, dick you down, dick you down.
y'all boys getting destroyed, son. It's BTA all day, 5-0 lead.
We put BTA all day, belt to ass all day.
They cooking them. They cooking them. Belt to ass all day. Just absolutely destroying them. Absolutely destroying them. Oh, he just overshot Ronaldo, possibly getting another one there. Yeah, I think Portugal, now that they already know it's out of reach. They ain't no, well, now they feeling it. They already know it's out of reach. They're just trying to see if they can bait it for Ronaldo here. Who else wants to score? Who else wants to score? Who else wants to score? That's just the situation right now. Kind of disappointed about the hat trick still. Well, there's still time. Can Uzbekistan get themselves that goal? We're over 90 minutes. Let's find out how much extra time they're going to give. How much additional time are they going to give? I still say it's going to be 5 or 6 minutes. I still say it's going to be 5 or 6 minutes. All right. 5 minutes. Well, there it is. Also, for those of y'all who are in the chat right now, if you haven't already, vote for a fellow member of our community here in the chat. my boy Macho Time. You can vote once a day, every day. So if you haven't already voted, make sure that you go and vote for our boy to potentially go and win $25,000 to make authentic Puerto Rican food live in Columbus, South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken, to be able to deliver that to the populace. So we want to make sure we support our community. So make sure y'all go and vote for Nelson, aka Macho Time, fellow member of the community. Come on, Portugal, give them a mercy goal. It's not happening. It's not happening. They're not going to give them that mercy goal. They don't want to see them score at all. They're not going to let that. They're not going to let them score at all. They want to see if Ronaldo can get this hat trick. They're going to keep him in the game here. Obviously, there's no need to go and do a substitution at this particular point. You'll vote? Yeah, it's just it's free. You don't got to pay nothing to go and vote. There's a pass across the field. There's Leao. Oh, he goes down. That's going to be a foul. Got to keep the clean sheet. That is true. That is true. Oh! Oh, they had another chance. Oh, Lord. Damn, had a chance to make it 6-0.
Gotcha, bitch.
Chuki
Just off
15
his
is now
foot.
following.
Trincao couldn't mess around and score there. Hand goes up. There's an offside. $90 left to go. Leao on the outside. Here we go. You got to make a pass. You got to make a pass. You got to make a pass. They're giving very tough defense right there. And Man's pushed him down on the ground. He could mess around and get a yellow card for that behavior. This one, Ronaldo just got to shoot on sight when he gets the ball. If he gets the ball, they're going to have to attempt to launch it into him. He's calling for it, but the people are calling for it too. And he's standing there off sides as well. They might as well just chill. You got 1 minute left, and they're not going to give any additional time like that. There's the pass. Here's your only opportunity. Go for the swing. Nothing's there. Wow. Oh, almost had another one. Ronaldo's chasing. Can't seem to get it. Yeah, he's... Oh, yeah, there's the kick. It's a wrap now. Yeah, it's a wrap now. There's the foul on Cristiano. That's it. That's the game. That's the game. He's not going to get it. It's going to be a free kick there for Uzbekistan. It's a wrap now. Have I ever done acting or before? Wanted to? I mean, I've always been open to it, but have I done any acting? No. Maybe outside of like skits and shit. Oh, wow. Wait. Here's their opportunity. There's a shot. Ronaldo's got a chance. Oh, he just missed it. Well, that's all she wrote. He had his chance for the hat trick, but he fucking slipped. Oh, well, that's it. That's it. That was his last chance. It's a wrap. Ref, blow the whistle. Ref, blow the whistle. It's over. Game done. Blow the whistle. That's the game. Oh, boy. Ronaldo had his chance, and he just missed it. He had his chance, and he just missed it. Oh, Lord. Damn. 5-0 is how it ends, but what a performance there from Portugal. What a performance there from Portugal. Oh, boy. That's tough for Ronaldo. Wanted that hat trick so bad, but it just did not happen. Golly. Damn. That's a shame. That's a shame. He almost had it, but he's got the brace. He's got the brace. Didn't quite get the hat trick, but he does get the brace here on a Tuesday afternoon. Cristiano Ronaldo with 2 goals as Portugal wins it 5-0 to jump into first place in their group, leaping over Colombia. Hell of a job right there. Damn, Uzbekistan has given up 7 goals. Jesus. That's tough. What a performance there from Ronaldo and Portugal. They got the job done, putting straight.
We put BTA all day. Belt to ass all day.
All over Uzbekistan. Despite the fact that Ronaldo did not get that hat trick, he did end up leaving with a brace. It's a 5-0 victory for Portugal, leaping over Colombia and taking the lead in Group K. They now have 4 points. We'll find out what transpires later with Colombia, but one way or another, it's Portugal who told Uzbekistan to take out their favorite form of payment and get aboard the L train. Y'all got packed up. Portugal with the massive W here on a Tuesday afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please tell them that what transpired today?
You lose.
Your quest of finally getting a point in the World Cup was a
Failure.
And what are they eating for dinner?
Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales.
Fresh, hot ales. Get your lemons.
It's over. You lose.
It's over. It's over. You lose because you played like absolute. It's a wrap. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I appreciate y'all tuning into the stream. Congratulations to Portugal. They got the job done. Unfortunately for Uzbekistan, they got packed up and they are eliminated, and there will be no knockout stage for them. As we prepare for tomorrow, we are heading down to Atlanta, Haiti versus Morocco, the final Haiti game. I will be there with my father. So actually, I have to go and apply for the digital ID for my dad. I have it for me, but just in case we run into crazy TSA, which I anticipate in Atlanta, it will be wild because it always is wild in Atlanta. So let me go and sign in to go and get him, his sign in and get him digital ID. Hopefully it can happen very fast. But if not, then I guess we're fixing to be in the TSA line. That's neither here nor there, one way or another. I appreciate y'all always. Y'all take care. I will see you guys, God willing, live from the stadium in Atlanta. 3rd time. Hopefully it is the charm. Cookie, I appreciate. Oh, Cookie just subscribed. Interesting name you got right there. A little bit lustful, if you will. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.